Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. I mixed some decks, and how much do we love success, autumn, and wisdom? Pretty much every day, before I start any routine, any kind of work, whatever it is, I sit back and I think, what do I want from the next moments? What do I want from this morning? What do I hope to achieve today? And just quiet contemplation before I even move. And I start, of course, with appreciation and gratitude for everything, for even things that are changing, new beginnings, creativity, learning new skills, motivation, the journey that is different every day for us, energy, luck, wealth, everything. Sometimes we need to look in and say, what do we measure success by? What feels like a successful day, a successful life, a successful relationship? Because oftentimes we need to have clarity in those before we begin and send our manifestations, our wishes, or whatever it is out into the universe. For me, success sometimes is simplicity, not driving myself wild with over choice and trying to do too much and just going, on a simple straight path to engineer a good day. And then if I'm trying to pull in too much, I let go of some things. We're not machines. Being able to really create anything that wasn't there the day before, a new understanding, learning about a new word, something else about a client, my family, doing something. Also, success is doing something nice and thoughtful for others around me too, holding that door for that person, making eye contact, smiling, being present. Success for me too, that's a big one, being present, because that's where we get all the juice, that's where we get all of the flavor, that's what we truly see, the touch, the sounds, everything. When we're present, we get it all five of our senses are really there. And autumn is unbelievable for that. I feel like that's when a lot of this is going to come alive for everybody. The crisp changing of the leaves, the cooling of the air, the changing of the wardrobe, all of that. We can spend more time outside without feeling like we're going to melt. There is a freshness, and it's a build up to a really joyful, fun, beautiful season of events, isn't it? We have Thanksgiving, we have Halloween, we have Christmas, we have all these things that follow the autumn season that are so wonderful and rich. And this wisdom card really, really explores clarity in what we want for our upcoming seasons. Again, how do we define success, and we're guided to have faith in ourselves and knowledge that we possess in the magic of the universe. You're where you're supposed to be. You're going to find yourself moving through each segment of your life, and you'll clearly see where you need changes, where you need to add, where you need to subtract, and also where you need to have clarity. For a lot of people, I feel like they want a really organized sort of system at home. They want to let go of things that no longer serve them, in excess of clothes and shoes and flotsam and just things that they don't need. Old spices that are just taking up the cupboard. Refrigerator clearances. I'm feeling a lot of people, they just want that nice fresh Virgo energy start, that September often brings. Like, I do not want anything musty or cluttered. I want a clean, sort of vibrant home, car, all of these things, office. I want things organized. And I feel like it's a beautiful transition in a determined vision of what you want. And you're going to soar above any difficulties or self-imposed limitations. And you're ready for extraordinary things. You really are. You're ready to step into success and let go of all of those lower vibrational fears or attributes that make us think that, diminishing returns, all these things are all right for now. You're like, no, I'm going to be focused, centered, and just disregard all of those distractions. It can be anything from overspending, going online. I noticed this last night. I was watching a terrific, oh my gosh, this series. I had to watch the whole thing in one go. And I think it was called The Terror, and it was a story about 1800s, these two vessels going out and trying to find this pass in Antarctica. And I think it was Antarctica, wherever it was a frozen tundra, and all of the things that the crews underwent, having to stay out on these ice formations and stay on their boats through winter after winter, and meeting some of the indigenous people. And there was this spirit animal there that protected some of the indigenous species and did not like these English sailors harming them, and all that rendered. And it was so amazing. And it made me see, the moment I saw some of these characters come on the boat and speak, you knew right away what their characters were. If they were sneaky, slimy, if they were harmful to others and humans, or if they were stalwart and strong and built of magnificent character, and even of these in these very harsh circumstances. It was amazing. And that is really where we see the true character of a lot of people, right? In a very oppressive situation. Some people literally losing limbs and still being joyful and cheerful and carrying on and carrying equipment around and having one leg and still being on a crutch and helping others. And it was amazing, because for me also, when we apply this life wisdom, is that lens that we look through and those words that we speak, that really portrays our character and what motivates us. You know, for some people in this film, it was creature comforts above all other people, where they were willing to let people die and leave them behind so they could have more food, things of that nature. And also it is like, when we care for each other, we truly care, and we have that humaneness and that patience and that love, we will smile at those people. We will connect. We will hold that door. We will have empathy and sympathy and love for them. We've all seen those people, right, that are muttering when they're shopping, and we know they spend a lot of time alone because they're having straight up conversations with themselves. I sometimes do this in bead stores, and if I'm around tarot cards and I'm excited, I don't care who, what, when, where, how. I'm having a straight up chat with myself, how awesome everything is. But we know those people, right, where that we can tell they're physically struggling, and it might be hard for them to reach that a bag of flour or gallon of milk. And it's like, let's be present with the world around us and help the elderly and help the infirmed and help people that need it, because that little act of kindness and graciousness, it permeates someone's heart. It permeates, and that brings them hope that they aren't in the world alone. And that's what I feel like the world is now moving into. When we see some of the catastrophic events happening around us, where that we can make a difference where we are, and that's going to be happening. And I feel like abundance, success, and personal power is really going to resonate in your core, and you are going to reap so many rewards this season, and you're going to feel refreshed and renewed. And just using those words again, I am motivated, I am loving, I am creative, I am ready for new beginnings, I am on the right path, I am fueled with energy, luck, and wealth, personal wealth, and I am restored. Lots of phoenix energy for a lot of people, where they're like, wow, I feel like I've accelerated into a place where I feel that everything is possible, and I feel like those old limitations are removed, and I am really ready to soar. Really, really empowered time that is really magnificent. Success combined with wisdom, just moving in this beautiful field of I am absolutely prepared for anything, and I am capable, and I am worthy, is super empowering for you. So my beauties, that is what you're meant to hear today. I hope you all have a great day. Love and light.